Hello everyone, MediEvil Fan over 7 here. I think this is part 10 of the let's play of, well, let's replay of MediEvil 2. Uh, we're back to the museum again with the museum music. Well, with the first part of Time Machine that is anyway. Um, no chalice in this level, but you pick up as part of a cutscene. Um, we have the magic sword now. We have two enemies inside the level, and they're the only two that we really defeat with the weapon. Other three enemies are just part of a puzzle, and then we're in the time machine, the sewers, where we mostly just evade Mullock, so we don't defeat any enemies in the level. And then we have to defeat the Ripper, who's the Mug to all my goes. And then we have Cathedral Spires, but we're going to backtrack for a bit after we do the time machine levels to explore the Danhand areas. I'm going to, as I've always done in my replays, going to explore all of those for all the treasure and all the health fountains. So let's load into the time machine now. Nothing really to be briefed about in this level because the Dan's not really talking to the professor right now. So let's just jump into it. We've already saved, so let's just jump straight into it now. It's funny how we have the gold armor. I think this is a... Oh, no. There's the sewers. It's the first level. You see Dan in the thumbnail of the level. Yes. Feeling like we're at the start of the game again because it's like we're playing a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but we're back here for a different section of the museum. But wait, there is money here. I don't know how to pick that up. Okay, we got the museum music playing again. We'll just bring out the magic sword. We can have that out permanently because it's like a permanent broadsword. Let's just get like get you all the stats again from the start of the game because it's back to the original levels music, and they're the only two enemies in the time machine. But there's a life fountain here. When I say enemies, I mean ones that you can actually like defeat with your weapons and their souls come in there. Because I wouldn't really count these aliens as ones because they're literally just there as part of a puzzle. In the next few years, giant space beacons will orbit the Earth, ushering in a new and a glorious age of radiophonic communication. The telephone and the wireless will be made obsolete by the introduction of small hats that beam the information direct to the brain. That'd be so weird to like beam information directly to the brain all the way from America to the UK or something. Well, technically we do that now with headsets on PlayStation. But this first puzzle here, I always remember, it always reminds me of My Parents Are Aliens because this exact same sound effect plays. I don't know how many episodes it plays, but it definitely plays in the final one. When they go to the attic and they see... Actually, I'm not going to spoil it, but those of you who know the sound effect will know what I mean about My Parents Are Aliens. But that da-da-da sound effect is definitely been in that show before, and I messed that up. Oops. But yeah, we have to jump on these satellites because it's a time machine piece on top of the globe. Also, you can... If you look carefully at the globe, you can actually see what's meant to be the UK, what's meant to be the US. Like, it is a rather accurate globe. It's not just a load of mindless scribblings on it. Yeah, I think that's... Is that Japan? I think it is. I'm not very good at geography. Yeah, there's Africa. Not Africa. Oh no, yeah, it's Africa. And then there's the UK. And yeah, you can see it there. Like that's all of Europe as well. So it's a pretty accurate map. It's a bit blotchy, but yeah. See, God, yeah. Don't put me in a geography lesson. Yeah, I do not know my geography apparently. Oh dear, I need to put my head back on. What am I on about? Yeah, I think it's because I don't have my head that I'm failing. I'm trying to remember. Is there even a spiff in this level? I don't actually think there is. I think there is in the time machine, the sewers. And then the next room, I think we'll do it in this order. Yeah, because I think we do it in this order. The last room we'll be in is the actual time machine itself. Yeah, and the music goes off in this room. This reminds me of playing this at my grandma Mackay's house. She's passed away now. She's on my dad's side of the family. But I remember playing this level when I was at her house one time and doing this puzzle. I think it's the Queen Victoria Grandma Horn, Celestial Grandma Horn. That's the quest to the expand the great empire. The greatest scientific minds have devised the celestial grammar horn. It will blast out the national anthem to the farthest reaches of outer space. When aliens hear such a wonderfully stirring piece, they are sure to have no qualms about pledging their allegiance to the glorious Queen Victoria. So this is different every time, this puzzle here, so it's not just a case of memorizing it. We have to keep following the patterns. Sometimes the patterns are pretty easy to follow because it like repeats the same same few over and over again, but sometimes it does kind of space itself out and it's harder to remember, but sometimes the pattern's quite repetitive and memorable. Like, so not so much this one, but so far I'm remembering it pretty easily. You just have to keep redoing the pattern and it adds like one more. Yeah, this one, because quite often when it repeats the same ones, it's a very easy one to follow, but it makes like a really loud noise when you mess up. It goes do do do. I probably have just one more to do now, and then that's that. Oh, we have to stand on all the buttons. Oh, getting a proper puzzle this time round. It's only repeated like one of them, I think. Yeah, we nailed it. I think when I did my live stream Let's Play, which I've just redone now as a Let's Play, I think I did mess it up a few times because I wasn't super concentrating. But there we go. When the aliens hear this lovely sound, they have no qualms about pledging their allegiance to Queen Victoria, pledging their allegiance with the time machine hand parts. And then this should be the space room. Yeah, best taken in this order. I think when I was younger, I had no idea what to even do in this room. I don't think I even knew that you could just go down here. I don't know why, it seemed pretty obvious what you had to do. Well, let me read this book. Oh. Trying to read the book. There we go. Moon exhibit. By the year 1910, the moon will become part of the Great Colonial Empire. Tourists will go on day trips. I know, that'd be pretty cool actually, just visiting the moon casually. Being able to breathe there. Visit shops and actually have buildings on the moon. That'd be so cool. The more intrepid will be able to go on safaris to hunt the variations of various moon beasts. Vicious moon beasts that litter its cheesy surface. For a sneak preview, gaze in wonder at this accurate reconstruction of the lunar world. Oh, lovely. It must feel so weird to actually have traveled to the moon. Like to actually be on its surface and actually feel like the rock and all that. Oh, sorry, I might put that back on. But, yeah, I got confused what I had to do at this part when I was younger. Also, you'd think there was money hidden behind here, but there actually isn't. But you'd think that'd be a pretty good place for money to be hidden. Right, we'll just have to stand in front of the rocket. And then as regular Dan, we have to bring out an alien. I don't know if you'd consider these enemies, but their souls go up in the air when they get defeated, so... But none of these are technically chalice enemies because there's no actual collectible chalice in this level. It's just part of a cutscene. There you go. You have to time that kind of perfectly. You have to like just jump out the way as they fire and then have it hit the rocket instead of you so that it reflects and hits them. And there we go, we nailed that. And there we go, we got the time machine ready already. We've got all the parts. And now, just to betray the Mullocks straight after helping them free their women. Because the women belong to them. That shit wouldn't fly these days. And then, to fight the Ripper and get our girlfriend back. Oh wait, let's read this. Kif's amazing confabulating chrono chair. The chrono chair prototype patented as by one Hamilton Gift is a revolutionary machine that enables a person to part the veils of time and visit either past or future. Imagine all the undiscovered wonders of the world that the time machine could show us. If only it worked. The professor himself says, yes, unfortunately it's true. Everything I've sent through time has always returned only somewhat runnier than when it left. Oh dear. I mean, I don't think Dan's and Kiya seem that much runnier, so that's good, but maybe it's because they're dead. Maybe it doesn't count for them. It's probably smashed though. Maybe these parts weren't attached initially. Maybe with these parts it'll work normally. But we still need the time stone to travel in time. All it can do right now is just travel. Ah, that must be what it's missing, because I doubt that the professor was able to rob a time stone off the Mullocks. Yeah, that's why. Because remember before he said, by the powers of the time stone. He shouldn't have let us know about that, because Dan would do anything for his girlfriend. Let's just put it that way. Ooh. Yeah, no music actually plays in this level, but funnily enough it does when you exit and re-enter it after saving. which I might actually just show you now. After we speak to Winston, just so we can actually have music playing during the level for ambiance. So I don't know if it's a glitch so that no music plays, but yeah.
Alright then, you've come along what?
Alright, we'll just save. Just interrupt him. The game just feels somewhat different from this point onwards. Like after Whitechapel, it's like Chalice has become like not a consistent collectible anymore. You don't visit the professor to talk to him about your new weapon. Winston's not as frequent, other than just getting you to save. You speak to him like once. In Time Machine the Sewers. I don't know, just something about the game feels different after Whitechapel. It's almost like, I don't know, were there time constraints with this game? I don't know. I can't remember. I do love the final few levels though. They just feel different and it's hard to explain what I mean by it. But the game just feels different after Whitechapel. But yeah, as you'll see when we reload the level here, the music will be playing. But it doesn't play when you first enter it. There we go. Just because it sets the tone of the level there. I think we get our last 2 life balls in the Cathedral Spires. We don't actually get it here. Right, they're not going to kill us yet, or try to kill us yet. I think we can re-get this gold. Oh no, we can't, never mind. Yeah, so I was right, it's only the Sewers and Cathedral Spires you can get it from. Right, now they're going to start attacking us as soon as we grab this. The powers of the Time Stone. Don't know why that reminds me of Tomb Raider. The Time Stone. Called the original Tomb Raiders. I sucked at that. I barely got far in those at all. Those games are really hard. I think someone recommended Rayman. I don't know who it was, but god, I might absolutely do terrible. Not gonna lie. I think it was actually Tankenstein that recommended it. I could try it for you, but god, I'll do horribly. I might have to take a hit or two from them here. Oh, we only took 1 hit, fortunately. And we'll just lift the cage off of Daniel. Stealing the time stone might make you popular with the Molochs. Yeah, and even like at this point in the game, like Winston starts to like whisper a lot. Like here for this level, don't know why.
Stealing the time stone won't make you popular with the Molochs. Hurry back to the time machine and try and save
They're saying that I must keep my voice down. We don't want the Molochs knowing we're here. Right. Oh, I was going to try and move as quick as I could there, but I couldn't get out of his way in time. Like, I'll quickly grab her head back. We don't really need it back because it will return to us when we leave the level, but we need to defeat those 2 Molochs there to get the King Moloch, or Moloch Chief, to come out and actually save them so that we can kill them and take, well, not kill them, but knock them out. We don't kill them. We just need what they have. No hard feelings, love. And my doppelganger needs to get knocked out because he has the key. There we go. He's a little bit like the Regal zombie from Kensington, how he resurrects them if you down them, but yeah, he just gets knocked out in like 1 or 2 hits of magic swords, so that's just fine. And even though they literally just seen their king out there knocked out, they don't attack us when we pick up the good lightning, even though they can clearly see us next to the real one. We just grab the good lightning from in there, so it's pretty cool because it's almost like they do worship Dan, but then we take their time stone and then they turn against, well, their god basically. But yeah, we grabbed the good lightning from in there, so that must be something that they treasured from all these years ago. So I think the good lightning was made out of the good souls in the chalice, which they made more clear in the MediEvil remake, which I like that they did. By the looks of things, the good lightning was just something you randomly found in the chest and it had like no relevance. But yeah, so I'm assuming it's the same good lightning from MediEvil 1, and it was something that they managed to salvage from, I guess maybe Zarek's lair that blew up.
Them crafty Molochs Mullocs have hidden the time machine on the island. Only someone wearing the king's hat can summon that boat over there. See what you can...
Sorry, for some reason I always like skip it over to see what you can there. I just love how it abruptly ends it. See what you can... Boom! I'm just going to equip it just in case, but I feel like... I mean, you need the good lightning in MediEvil 1, but in MediEvil 2 you don't really. If you're quick enough at like saving Kiya, you don't really need it. And there we go. I got to demonstrate that you can exit the level without actually getting on the raft, which I failed to demonstrate on the sewers, but we did it there. There we go. Now to actually save Kiya. It's a relatively easy boss with the magic sword. I did definitely have to use the good lightning when doing my no chalice run because it takes longer to kill. But the rate we kill him compared to him killing Kiya is definitely a lot quicker with the magic sword, so we won't need the good lightning. But maybe if you're new to the game, you might.
Alright, Dan, you've come a long way. I'd save if I was you.
Alright, Dan, you've come a long way. Back to Whitechapel, but without the cheering music. Nothing I really want to top up at the spiv exactly. Maybe my gold shield? Nah, I'll save it. Because I've got a silver shield, I think. So I'll just top up the gold shield when we start Cathedral Spires. I also noticed the blood on the tip of his fingers as well. Thank God, bro. Tennessee, Turtles the Flip. This boss fight actually kind of... Also, this is the, particularly the pterodactyl phase of the Tyrannosaurus Rex boss theme. Because the composition sort of like amps up a little bit with the pterodactyl, so it's that version of it that's playing here. Basically, we just have to like evade him as he hits us here until he goes solid and grabs Kiya. I don't know why she walks towards him. It's almost like he lures her in with hypnosis or something. But this boss fight's a bit of a tease, because when you get him down to 1 health, he always goes invisible no matter what. Like, when you look at your to defeat him, like, he'll go invisible to actually get him to 1 health with, like, perfect team with you. So I guess you could say this is, like, the boss theme overall, but it's only really this boss in Untitled Chapter it goes to. It doesn't go to the count. Or, defeating Dogman Amanda before defeating the demon. I mean, think of it, they are their own 3 bosses. So, yeah. But 50% of the bosses have the same theme. But as you can see, he's losing health at a faster rate than her. So we'll be fine. Oh, sorry. My bad, because I thought he was baiting her in. There he is. Lightning ones. Yeah, mostly just have to use the shield to get past him there, because you can get past him there if I get hit. It's a bit of a gamble whether or not you get hit by him when he's dashing back and forth like that. He's got your dash too. And naturally this is not how Jack the Rabbit actually looked, but it's like a mutated version of him. There we go. We've got down to 12 health now. But that means we have one more phase after this one, because once we get him down to 1 health, he'll go invisible again, like he always does. The game just teases you with it. It's a bit like the Iron Slugger boss fight. Like how there's the separate health bars. Whereas ours was red in that boss fight, and Iron Slugger's was blue, I think. Or maybe the other way around. There we go. No matter what, like it'll always go to the wave of attacks leads to 1 health. Oh, there we go. We got past him with that attack. Oh, I jumped right again. We still get silver shields after this point. We only get a gold shield at the start of the series and at the start of Cathedral Spires. But we still find silver shields. So we'll just top up the gold shield when we have like no shields at all. There we are. We didn't have to use the good lightning once.
Mercy, honourable knight.
Mercy, honourable knight. Die. I remember when I was younger at this part, they ew, gross, when they start kissing. I feel like they'd censor the hell out of this if they removed that though. And there we go, we get the chalice part of a cutscene, which is annoying when you try to do a no chalice challenge. You have no choice but to get that one. And the professor doesn't let you leave the lab without picking up your weapon. Oh, he grew a 10 pack. Oh, God. Dan be putting work in, healing himself. There we go, we're looking pretty dapper with our armor.
This will be the weapon of your dreams, Dan. The Gatling gun. Awesome destructive power at the touch of a button.
Love the Gatling gun, but it's so expensive to top it up. So that's what we've been saving all of our gold coins for, to get it. It doesn't even start at full. It goes up to like 999, but it starts at 300. And we actually talked to Professor again, and we're friends again because we got Kiya back.
Oh, you found her then. Good, good. I knew she'd come to no harm.
I knew she'd come to no harm after dying, because, you know, you can always just go back in time and save her.
There's no time for this lovey-dovey stuff. Things are looking
grim.
I'm picking up a bizarre signal from...
Cathedral Spire. We're past the one looking for the final pages of the spell book.
Yes!
Yes, Cathedral Spires. How did you know that? Come to think of it, where did you get that newfangled armor from?
Just merged with myself and Bob's uncle.
Shield. Interesting. Should afford you much greater protection. Right, the mission is simple. We have to find that page of the spell book before Palethorn, or else all
All
of
of London will be his, and we've lost. Right, so before we actually do this level, time for a bit of backtracking, eh? Well, let's do the mission briefing first.
Well, you seem to know more about this place than I do, so there's no point in briefing you, is there?
I love how the past few levels have not had a mission briefing. And the first one we get a while, it's like, there's no point me briefing you, you know more than I do. So in the next part, we're just going to basically be doing backtracking. And exploring areas that we couldn't before as Dan Hand. So I will see you all in the next part where we'll be doing that. There'll be probably an edited part where I just show you those locations specifically rather than going through the whole levels again. But I love you all so much. And check out my Discord down below if you want to see what's going on with me more frequently. That's where I'm like most active about what's going on with me. I'm pretty inactive on it some days. It's a pretty dead Discord right now, but there's some people joining it more now and keeping it alive. If you like what you've seen here, give the video a like, or dislike if you hate it, doesn't matter. And subscribe if you want to see more from me, and check me out on Twitch. If you ever want to see me live and just want to chat with me instead of watching my pre-recorded videos like this one. But I love you all so much, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. Take care. Have a good one.